Hi, my name is Steve Southwick, and I'm honored to be with you here today. My current position is Professor of Psychiatry, Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, and Resilience at the Yale University School of Medicine. I'm also an Army veteran serving in the military police from 1968 to 1970. And I'd like to share with you some advice about making it through tough experiences and tough times, basically bending but not breaking, and sometimes even growing stronger as a result of adversity. Now, over the last 35 years, my great friend and colleague, Dr. Dennis Charney, and I have systematically conducted research on stress and resilience, and we've had the great privilege to interview, get to know, and learn from a large number of very resilient individuals. Combat veterans, former prisoners of war from Vietnam, special forces instructors, and we chose to interview special forces instructors because who could be better at providing advice to all of us about increasing emotional and physical resilience. We've also interviewed a large number of stress-hardy civilian men, women, and children. And the advice that we will be sharing periodically with you comes directly from these resilient individuals who we've come to know and admire. And I'm particularly excited by this advice that they are giving because it is backed up by an enormous amount of scientific research. So this advice is real, it comes from real people, and it comes from real science. I'd like to begin very briefly with the topic of courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but instead the ability to act in spite of fear. So anyone who serves as a first responder, police officer, firefighter, EMT, hospital, frontline worker, whether they feel it or not, they are courageous. The 18th century writer Samuel Johnson described courage as the backbone of all the great virtues. As he put it, courage is the greatest of all the virtues, because unless a man has that virtue, he has no security for preserving any other. And John McCain wrote, "Without courage, all virtue is fragile, admired, sought, professed, but held cheaply and surrendered without a fight." So whether you feel it or not, every one of you is courageous. I want to thank you for listening. I hope you find the advice and tips in this series to be helpful, and I'll talk to you later.